Holy moly, I did it. Hey guys. Oh my goodness. I got it. I did it. I did it. Okie dokie. Don't mind all my bruising. Oh my goodness. I'm so badly bruised. I'm covered in them. And then tonight I will do my hair. My hair has hit its third day. I need to wash it. Anywho, guys, how is everybody? I was gonna show you guys kind of just a little bit of a Christmas haul. My sewing machine here. So yes, I'm in a new room. If you see, Sarah and I changed rooms. One because she goes out and does stuff and goes to the gym late at night. So by the time she gets home, the baby's already sleeping and tracking up here and trying to run the shower and everything. It's just super loud. Hi, Caitlin. And so we decided to switch rooms so that way when she comes in, she can just go straight into the shower and all that downstairs and not have to wake the baby. So we've done that. So the change is done. Still got to finish organizing and setting up her stuff. I've got my stuff pretty close to organized and set up. So if you guys look right here, that is one of my Christmas things. I got the Hagrid's Hut in Lego form. So I built that on Christmas night. My Christmas advent calendar is up there all set up right now. Haven't decided how we want to display that because the advent calendar box itself is the display. So I don't know exactly how I would set that up. Oh my goodness. Oh. Bubby just fell asleep by himself downstairs. How freaking sweet. Stop it. Stop it. Yep, that little face. Oh my god, he's so cute, you guys. I can't even explain to you guys. Just want to squeeze him. But you went to the doctor's the other day and found out I have. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Caitlin. Oh my goodness. Hang in there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Indeed, he was. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Like, you have to advocate for yourself. I've said that I don't know how many times on this channel about advocating for yourself because it's so important. Also, the wands, we have the wands back here. Those Sarah had gotten as like grab wands, and she did like the mystery bags. But she was like, I don't have anywhere to display them, and she goes, and I don't really do anything with them. But I have like a whole Harry Potter collection of stuff, so we just included them in here. So we've got the Elder wand, Nymphadora Tonks's wand, Hermione Granger's, Ginny Weasley's, and Cho Chang's wand with their Patronus thing in the front. Black Spring, hey! He's good. He's doing good. He just fell asleep. He just laid down for a nap. But anyway, so I was going to go through all my Christmas stuff. Like I said, I got the Hagrid's Hut. I guess my advent calendar was the Christmas themed advent calendar for Harry Potter. It looks like it's kind of a mix of all the different Harry Potter series because you've got the sweater from his first Christmas with the Weasleys. You've got Crookshanks in there, which Crookshanks she didn't get until the third movie, which is, of course, Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, well, thank you. And then it also has the extendable ear in there, which you don't see the extendable ear until you get to Order of the Phoenix. So it has like an array of different stuff from the first movie all the way through to, I think, let me see here. We've got the Sorting Hat. We've got, oh yeah, and we've got the cauldron in there, which is when they're brewing Polyjuice Potion, which is in book 2. And so it's got all the way to the Order of the Phoenix in there that we can think of. I don't think there's anything else in there. Yeah, so up to the Order of the Phoenix. So that's in there. So this is my haul for Christmas. I was super excited. Neil got me 2 big things. He ordered me, which actually was really cool because he got it for me on Christmas Day and it happened to be on sale. And I got the full deluxe edition of Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys have not had a chance to see a gameplay through of that, or if you haven't played it yourself, I recommend it. If you're not someone who plays video games, watch somebody play it because it is awesome. Super awesome. The graphics of it are mind-blowing. You literally feel like you're a wizard in the wizarding world when you're the one like playing it. It's so amazing. So many things to explore, so many places to go. The castle is huge. So many different spots to go in and out of. It's amazing. So some of the things I got, which are amazing things. All of these were $5. Like, how are you going to get this stuff for $5? These are all Wizarding World pieces. These are like your options that you get. I think this one was there's only 5 to collect. I got 2 of them. The other ones, we just could not find them. So we ended up getting Hermione Granger, right? So look at little Hermione. They're so cute. So we've got a Hermione. And she is Hermione Granger hologram, and I don't know what they mean by hologram, but okay. She's really cute, like super flipping cute. And then there was 2 versions of Hedwig, right? So you have the felt, or what do they call it? What is it called? The furry Hedwig, and then you have like the regular standard Hedwig. I have the regular standard Hedwig. Now here's the only thing I noticed very different on this Hedwig versus the 2 that are on here. You notice these ones have Hedwig's gray spots, whether you're felt, whether they're the furry one or whether they're the normal one. And this one, she is pure white. And then there's like the pure white one right here in the front. She's pure white. There's no gray on her at all. So it's amazing. And then, of course, I'm just... these I am going to take out of the box. I mean, there's a lot of people that be like, no, leave it in the box. No, I am going to be taking these out of the box. I have a shelf that I'm wearing that's going to go like right here next to the dresser. The dresser will get slid over slightly more. I have all my canvases in here. That whole dresser has all my art supplies in it. So that whole thing is an art supply thing. So I'm going to have a shelving unit right here, and it's going to have all of my stuff that I'm collecting on there. But we have Dobby. Like, it's Dobby. Oh my gosh. He is so cute, you guys. He's so cute. Now, all the ones you can get from Funko Pop are back here for the Harry Potter. So we got Dobby. You can get a Dementor. You can get Neville Longbottom. Of course, Dobby. Then you've got Sirius Black, Albus Dumbledore, Luna Lovegood, Draco Malfoy, Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So those are the ones you can get from Funko Pop. Now, I do know that in this collection, so this series from Funko Pop, you can get those ones. I do know this is like series 17. So I know that you can get lots of different items from them. Or this is number 17. So this series, I can't remember what number it is, but I do know that Harry starts off as number 10. And this is when he was in the Goblet of Fire. So this is all through the Goblet of Fire one. So all of these characters are during the time of the Goblet of Fire. Even the Dementor is during that time. So you can see by their clothing, it's during that time. So we got that. Then these ones were from Sarah. So Sarah ended up getting me 3 collectors. Now we can take these out of the box, which I'm gonna do. These characters are from the same design of the characters as the Advent calendar. So the little tiny Harry, Ron, and Hermione that are in that are the same as these. So their look and everything, they look more anime styled than anything. They are So cute. So this is what the anime character looks like. This is Ronald Weasley. Look, he's even got little freckles. Oh my God, I freaked out when I saw all his little freckles on his face. You guys, the freckles are so stinking cute on him. Even his little tiny one has the little freckles on the face, and I can't. They're just so stinking cute. So there is Ronald Weasley. And yes, their wands are actually specific to them. They're all the same color, but they each have their specific design to the wand, which is really neat. So Hermione's looks like Hermione's wand with the swirling vines that are coming up the wand, which is really, really cute. I can't with him. He is so stinking cute. Yeah, my mind. He's just so cute. Then we've got Hermione Granger. So you've got Hermione. I love this. This is so, look at her little character. Look at this. Look. Now, the one that's in the advent calendar, her hair is not like this. It's like hard plastic hair that's on her. But look at how flipping cute she is. Oh, I can't. She's so stinking cute. I really do wish, though, that they had the other two in store. I would have purchased them myself. They have Cho Chang and Luna Lovegood in there. So I thought those were really, really cute, but they don't have them included in where we purchased these at. So then, of course, the one and only Harry Potter, of course, the boy who lived. This comes with all the little thingy majiggies. So he comes with an invisibility cloak, his regular like civilian shirt, his sweater that he got from the Weasleys. He's got his firebolt right here. I think that's the firebolt. Yeah, that one's the firebolt. So he's got the firebolt in there, Hedwig, and the Marauders map. So very, very cute. I love it. Like, these are going to be so cute all set up on the shelves once it's all set up and finished. So she got me that. Then Jay got me this, and I am so excited to do this with you guys. This is going to take a long time to do. So it'll be one of those days where we have like a good lengthy time to sit with you guys. We're doing good, Kristen. Hi, Grant. So let's do it this way. This is a 4D puzzle of the Hogwarts castle, y'all. And then where's the thing at? Where's it at? I was going to show you guys. There's like anywho, I'll have to show you guys the other thing. Oh, it's on there. Okay, it's down there. So this is Hogwarts Castle 4D puzzle, as you can see. Oh, geez, it's so heavy. I'm so sorry. So this is the puzzle. These are the pieces, right? So you have to pop everything out. It shows you like all this amazing detail, like the courtyard and everything. Like the details on this are insane. Also, the pieces, like we took a look at the pieces. I have to show you guys real quick because this is super insanely crazy. Let me show you guys what these pieces look like. It's an actual puzzle. We're doing great. Christmas was amazing. This is your instruction book. It's huge. Now, this is all the puzzle pieces. So I have to pop every one of these out without accidentally bending or turning. And as you can see, they are puzzle board pieces. So it's an actual piece of like puzzle. It's not foam, whatnot. This is actual like puzzle board. That really thick, heavy cardboard piecing. So when this is finished, yeah. So this is your like instruction book. It goes through like everything you're gonna do to build this. And my mind is just blown. Each page of these, it has like, it's like color coordinated so that way you know like what pieces are going where. So this is going to take a hot minute to build. But I'm super excited about it. Also, I just have to download OBS on here so that we can have my front facing camera and then the other camera facing like the table so that we can film building this. So that can go, God, that is so heavy. When that is built, it's going to be a doozy. And then the mother load of all mother loads here. Oh, I keep forgetting how heavy this is. Oh. Lego. This one's from Neil as well. This is by Lego. It is, oh my God, it's a Hogwarts castle. It's 2,660 pieces. Look at the detail when you look at the castle from above. Look how cool that's gonna look. You guys, this is amazing. One of the things that they have on here is it right here? Where's it at? Where's it at? It shows you right here. The gold, right? This here, that's not Albus Dumbledore. This is the, what is he called? That's the architect, the Hogwarts architect. So he's the one that built the castle, like architecturally. Then you have the, what do you call this? The, oh my God, Beauxbaton carriage is right here, as well as it's on here. So it is on the front here. You've got the Durmstrang ship. So you got a new laptop. See, that's freaking sweet. Got my Mickey Mouse charm and slippers and new PJs and a Disney t-shirt. New bands for my fit. Nice. See, that's awesome. Oh, my shorts keep rolling. So yeah, I'm super excited to start this. This one is going to be amazing to build. So these are going to get built and figure out where I'm going to set them. But yeah, I eventually want to move this because then I can actually set up a couple of the castles or whatnot right here. But I think I might end up putting this one up there with all the other Lego stuff, and then put the 4D puzzle right here. Because up here I also have the cart being pulled by the Thestrals. So the school carts that take the kids back up to Hogwarts, that go between Hogwarts and Hogsmeade, they have the Thestral pulled carts, and so it's MSI computer, right? Nice. I bet that's really freaking nice, though. I bet it feels good to be able to have something. It's always nice getting a new computer anyway, because you get to, you get the speeds back again. Like as a computer ages, they get slower, they get more bogged down. Even if you delete a bunch of stuff, even when you delete stuff, it doesn't actually delete it. What it does is it kind of scatters the information about and mixes it and scrambles it so that you can plug more stuff in. And then it reuses codes and all that stuff to code the new stuff that you're saving. But it can eventually, you can still recover certain things with high tech stuff that they have out there. But yeah, so don't mind. I am covered in bruises. Sarah's like, Mom, you need to go see the doctor. So I've got that one. I got this one. I've got this. I'm covered here and here. Don't ask. I have no clue where they came from at all. Don't know. I think maybe a lot of it comes from putting up together Carlisle's Christmas stuff, because he got this big pickler triangle. If you guys know what a pickler triangle is, they're really amazing. They're great for learning coordination and dexterity and all that kind of stuff. So we got him a pickler triangle and love it. Love it. He's loving it. I sanded the one side last night because the male people around here, they have the code to get into the property. And even the owner of the property was like, well, here's the code. She still didn't put the code in. She still attempted to try to get this box over the top of a 6-foot fence. By the way, this was you don't have to build a computer. Yeah. Yeah, I love actually going in and doing my own computer builds so that I can say what I want in it. But yeah, you don't have to. You can pick your computer and somebody else can do all that work. So it's always pretty nice to let somebody else do the work. I like being able to pick what's going to go in it, but somebody else can do the work to put it together. But yeah, so I also ended up getting my my big, huge pad out that Taylor gave me a long time ago. Got this like back in 2018 from him. So it's really nice. It's got the big cat looking out the window. It's got a wizard, an elf, a dwarf. People think that it looks a lot like stuff from what do they call it? The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings, but it is not. It is not. It is actually called Dragon Shield. It's a type of game. But it really is really cool. It's a Christmas setting, and there's a dwarf giving an elf a present. It's got the wizard in the background. It's got a just a regular human. Hi, Cameron. Okay, that's cool. See, that's really neat that you don't have to do any of that with your laptop. Yeah, my laptop that I bought, the one I'm on right here, the only thing I picked in it was its processor. Otherwise, everything else is good. Actually, no, I picked the processor and the graphics card because I picked the Ryzen and AMD Radeon. So I've got an AMD Radeon graphics card, and then I have my AMD Ryzen 3 processor in here. So that's kind of like, those were like must-haves with my computer because I wanted to be able to, one, stream, two, I wanted to make sure that I could, when I'm doing my writing and all that kind of stuff, I had all the goodies that went with it. So, and I'm going to treasure this right here because it took me over an hour to find this morning. All the coffee or all the gas stations around us, nobody's machine was up and running. Nobody's machine. And I was like, but I want a cappuccino. And nobody's machine was working. And finally, over in Cali, on the California side, the Chevron gas station, their machine just needed to be cleaned, and she was putting in new bags of stuff, and it took her about 20 minutes to finish it. And I waited, and I got a cappuccino because Sarah and I wanted French vanilla cappuccino this morning, and I went on the hunt. And I thought it was going to be an easy hunt because I do know that the gas station right across, like right down the street from us, has the machine. Well, their machine was broken this morning. And so I was very bummed out. I also got little tiny donuts, but like after getting them, I'm like, I really want those. They're Devil's Food donuts, so I'm like, See, that's nice, GeForce RTX. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm not doing any gaming with this. If I had decided to do gaming on here, then I would have gone way different. But this is just literally like for me to do like work and whatnot. So also, if you guys are getting ads, hang in there. You might end up with ads. But yeah, so I cannot wait to sit down with you guys and do the puzzle. Probably going to I'm thinking about doing the Lego one first, because I know that the Lego one is the instruction book. You just go step by step by step. You're good to go. The puzzle one is going to be the hard one because I got to sit down and I got to pop each individual piece out that I need. And so that's going to be the fun one. It's going to take a long time to do. But yeah, there's just brown paint. There's just a blop of brown paint on the wall right here. Otherwise, yeah. So for now, like I haven't really done anything with it yet. Like I still got a lot to do, but this is the room so far. I got to finish that. That's the microphone stand. It didn't work. So we got that over there. We got the bed there. TV is there. And then that goes to the closet and the bathroom to that side. Well, double closet. You got the closet for in here and then the walk-through closet that goes between the two bedrooms. Between mine and Carlisle's room. But that's pretty much Carlisle's closet. And then I'm going to take and put, for now, all of my Twilight memorabilia, which is not a lot. It's going to just go up on the big top shelf in there so that it's out of the way. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so I need to fold up the ladder now that I finished getting everything up on top of the TV. Like I got my Xbox and stuff up there. But yeah, this room definitely needs a paint job. None of us like this color. it's been a doozy trying to figure out the color that we want to do in here. Sarah was going to go a light pink, but we don't have the proper stuff to cover this orange, and it's going to bleed through the pink. So that wasn't going to work. See, that's cool. There you go. I love when the alerts actually work on like information when you're going to stream and stuff like that, when you actually get an alert that the person that you watch is actually live. Because it can be annoying when it doesn't work. I know that I've missed like a good 15 to 20 minutes of a stream because somebody's thing didn't send the alert. And then I jump in and I'm like, dude, I didn't even know you were streaming. I happened to just get on and see that you were streaming. Can be quite annoying when that happens. So yeah, so now I need to get something and get the big sticker off this window. This goes out to a, what do you call it, a balcony. So there's like an outdoor balcony, but of course this thing is inside of a barn. So you just walk out into the enclosed space. So it's not like it's anything of importance. So we have this locked up at the top so that way Carlisle can't get out when he does come in here. But yeah, this is like more space than what I had downstairs, because downstairs, the room down there, Sarah has like her little bit of stuff and whatnot. She doesn't have a bunch of stuff anyway, but she also doesn't do any kind of like work like this. So I now have the big desk, which we had up here in the loft area. But yeah, so tonight, that's the big one. Tonight, we are going to clear the loft out, get that all done. I ordered the top of the stairs gate that is like fits that entire space, so we can mount it into the wall there. And this way we can actually close it correctly and not have to worry about Carlisle climbing out. And then we can close in the one other area. And then we can put his ball pit up here and stuff like that. So that way when he's up here with, like when we're up here and like needing to like chill him out, he can just run around and play. Yeah, we have, are you a member, or I think, let me see, who's my members right now? I know that I have Neil and somebody else. Neil and Yosef are members of the channel. But yeah, subscription, yeah, we have quite a few subscribers to the channel right now, which is really nice. Let's see here. What else do we have? Who's my channel members? So right now I have Yosef and Neil. So Yosef and Neil are members of the channel. I'm trying to get a few other things finished up on here. Yeah. Not too shabby. But yeah, we've got quite a few subscription members to the channel. Like, subscribing is free, thank goodness, which I love that. I think that that's awesome. I'll watch the rest of that later. I want to see how those come out, because if those come out good, I want to try it. Alrighty. Yeah. Also, Taylor came down for Christmas, and we got to take Godric and Toby out together. And he's a puppy. He's 6 months old, but he's approaching 65 pounds. He's a big dog. He is huge. He is a big boy. And yeah, subscriber notifications on. And so he gets outside, and of course he has no like dog on dog manners yet. He needs more dog park time with other dogs. But right now, for some reason, every time we go to the dog park, if there's dogs already in there and they see us approaching, they start packing up and they end up leaving. So I'm like, oh my God, can people please stay? I'm guessing it's because their dog is probably not the friendliest with other dogs. So that's kind of the thing we're running into right now, is that Toby isn't getting too much interaction with other dogs. So having him out in the yard with Godric, they ended up getting, well, Godric got really mad at him because Toby is a puppy. He's 6 months old. He wants to play. Godric's an old boy, and he just doesn't like to be bothered. And so he had to put Toby in his place a few times. And after about a good 20 minutes or so being out there together and Godric really getting on him a few times, he finally chilled out and left Godric alone. But it's so important to socialize your dogs, by the way. It is so important from a young age to socialize them, because this way they learn etiquette and manners from other dogs, right? Because there is like behavioral type stuff that is not okay and stuff that is like, okay, no problem. And we've taken Godric to the dog parks and all that as a puppy. And even with him having issues with being touched and whatnot, he has done great with other dogs. And he is very quick to tell another dog, like, you're pushing my space and I don't like it. Whereas Toby hasn't really had that much yet. Like, he's been out on walks and had other dogs walking around him. Yeah, that's good. But he's not really had any real actual interaction with another dog. So this was really important for him to learn, like behaviorally, what's acceptable behavior and what's not acceptable behavior around other dogs. So I think it's a good thing. So we had fun, took a photo session with Taylor and him. I also posted on Instagram, if you guys want to see the posts of Toby outside in the grass, just enjoying being out there. He is such a regal looking little pup. And it's so funny because when I look at him and other people meet him, he doesn't look like a 6-month-old puppy. You wouldn't think he was a 6-month-old puppy because he's so big. But when you get a good shot of his face, you can see that he's still a baby. Like, you can see the puppy face. Oh my God, these Christmas photos that I took of Carlisle came out just so stinking cute. Also, you guys, I'm not going to show you, but I'll tell you, when Carlisle was first born, right, when he was really little, everybody kept saying how much he reminded them of Taylor, which of course Sarah was like, that's not cool, and no, he doesn't. And I kept saying the same thing. The only thing I think was the reason they said that was because of the lighter blonde hair and the really pale skin. But like, their head shapes were so different, their faces, like Carlisle has Sarah's nose, that big chunky broad nose. Taylor barely even had a nose, like, at all. So like, I look at my kids and I'm like, they're so different. Taylor has really, like, he's like me, really thin lips, though Sarah did get my nose versus Taylor getting somewhere down the family nose. I'm guessing the my mother's side of the family's nose, because I got the J family side of the nose, which is, thank goodness. I think that's the one thing that saves me from looking like her, absolutely, is that I see my dad's nose in my face versus my mother's. And with Taylor, I can see that side of the family's nose on him, whereas Sarah got my side of the family. And so I look at both my kids, and Taylor has the shorter face, the pointier chin. And then you look at Carlisle, and he's got a long face like Sarah does. He's got the broad set nose, the really full lips, big rounded eyes, whereas Taylor had, smaller eyes. And that's the thing that Sarah gets from me, is the big round eyes. Like, we have these big, what we call doe eyes, and Carlisle has the big round doe eyes. But we ended up taking, now that they're the same age in the two photos, like, there's a picture I have of Taylor at about 20 months to 22 months old. And we have the pictures of Carlisle. They're both wearing little suits, right? Carlisle has a bow in his, Taylor's wearing a tie, but they're both wearing little suits with vests for Christmas. And put them side by side, they look nothing alike, nothing, like, at all. And so we're like, holy cow. But then you take the picture of Sarah at his age in her little dress and stuff, but you put them side by side and you're like, there it is. He looks just like his mama. The only difference between Sarah and Carlisle, their faces are, I'm looking at this picture of her, they're so alike. And the only difference is Sarah is super chunky. She was a very chunky baby, very, very chubby, very round, little rubber band wrists. She was a chunky girl. And that's the only difference between her and Carlisle. Carlisle got more of like Taylor's build when it comes to the slimness, but his face, the full lips, the elongated face, the big round doe eyes, the chunky nose, is all his mom. And then when you look at his donor and him, he got a lot of his donor's features. And you don't see it until you see them together, and you're just like, oh, holy cow. Like when you put their pictures side by side, you're just like, oh my God. Yep. Now you see it. Sorry, I keep twisting my hair because it is coming, the little bits are coming undone. It's driving me crazy. Um, so yeah, it's really cool to be able to see now that we have the photos together. Like it's so cool to see it. But yeah, so it's been a heck of a holiday this year. I also did a craft. If you guys were with us when I did the craft, so it came out really good. I now have this stored so that I can put this out each year. So I don't need to write on it because it already has the writing of what Christmas it was. I did get it sealed in, so I'm really happy about that. Um, but yeah, so that art project came out pretty good. Now I have both my babies on their art project. So, and then now I just got to get the shelf thing done, get it built up, get it mounted to the wall so it can't be pulled over. And this was fun because there wasn't a spot to mount it, so I had to I had to put things on it on the back side so that I could mount it because yo, that was hard to do. Like if you buy like some of the newer dressers and stuff like that, those are great because they come with an area that you put the mount on. This, however, is a solid wood affair. It had no area, so I had to like actually drill into the solid wood. This isn't that corkboard crap. This is like genuine hardwood, like solid wood. So not having a drill, I have a drill, but it doesn't work very well because it is like the battery just won't hold charge anymore. Uh, Trying to get that thing to drill in. Doing that by hand screwing a screw into actual solid wood, not fun. That is, that's a chore to do. But it is done. It's not moving from that spot, not anytime soon. Um, so yeah, cool beans. And then I have stuff over here, but I can't really put stuff on this area because this is like when Carlisle comes in here to play, we don't want anything that he can grab a hold of. So this is going to be another thing we have to kind of reposition somewhere so that he doesn't grab it. Or we're working with him right now. We're working with him about the don't touch if it's not yours thing. He is a little, but they still have to learn not to grab things because if you go into a store and he's walking with you in the store and he just starts grabbing stuff or, things can get broken. He's got to learn to not touch things when he's asked not to. I never had that problem with my kids when they were little. I could have my coffee table out. I could put the decorations on the coffee table at coffee table height, and they really just wouldn't mess with things. Um, but he don't care if it's where he can reach it. He's going for it. Um, for the first time though, he finally stopped messing with the stuff that we had on the stand. Um, the big TV center that's downstairs. We put Christmas stuff up on there. So I had like my really beautiful porcelain and glass snowman on a sled that sings Christmas music, and then my angel in the harp. And it took a couple of times of me telling him, as he was walking up to it or as he was reaching for it and getting on him and telling him not to mess with it before he finally, like, it was like 5 or 6 tries that he really was like interested in it. But then after that, he finally just left it alone. And it stayed up the rest of the month without him trying to tear it down. But yeah, so I'm hoping that with having everything baby proofed in here, we've got all the sockets covered, got the outlet thingy. There's like an area where, if you run your wires up or down, if you put a stand in here, um, we got that, finally got the plates for that. So that's covered. And then the lock latch is on the balcony door. So that's finally done. But the last couple things is anchoring my blue stand on that side of the room, which I want to paint that stand. It's so ugly being blue. I want to paint that stand so that it is like a cream color, so that it goes over here. I thought about painting it and then setting it on top of the dresser. That way I would have like the little shelf and then the top area, which I might still do. Um, and then this way I can anchor it into the dresser itself so that it becomes like the top section of the dresser. And then that way I can take the white shelves that are sitting on there and mount those to the top of that. And then this way I will actually have it, as a shelving unit on top of the dresser. And then that might actually make it to where I don't have to put the other big shelf unit up. I really don't want that thing up here. Um, because once it's built, I'm not going to try to take it apart to take it down, which would mean I would end up leaving it here when we moved. And I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to keep it downstairs. So I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. And mounting that thing is going to be so hard because it is so big. So yeah, I got to get Penelope's thing off the wall over here and take that downstairs to Sarah because she's going to want that in her space. Yeah, that's the last couple things. The last couple things downstairs to grab are all of my stuff off the bookshelf down there, and then bring those up here. And then what I got to go do is grab the cabinet locks. And we've got a cabinet lock, the cabinets in the bathroom downstairs, and the cabinets in this bathroom here. Because Carlisle has made it a point that he wants to get into those, and that is not okay. That's where our cleaners are kept and stuff like that for the bathrooms. And we need him to not get into those. So, yeah, so we need to put the child locks on the cabinet doors. So that way he's not able to do that anymore. And I think I'm going to move the handles on the downstairs cabinet door. Somebody put them in the center. So when you go to pull it, it's the most awkward thing to do. I don't know why they're not like side by side so that you can open and close the cabinet. They're like out here. So when you go to open it, like you got this much cabinet and then the handle and then that much cabinet on the other side. So you're like pulling it from the center of the door versus the side of the door. So we'll see about moving it over. Because where they're at just makes no sense. And then you can't run the safety latch through there, so you have to put the push latches on, which the way that those cabinets downstairs are built, trying to get your fingers between the cabinet door, the latch, and the upper like design cabinet thing that's like just there as decor is really difficult. And you can't put them on the inside like this so that you can like pull it open and like do it from the side, because the two doors sit together and there's no middle thing. It's got to be latched at the top. Yeah, so that's something we're doing today as well. But otherwise, that's kind of it for right now. If things go smoothly, then later on what I will do is get this set up and see if we can get it to where I can film with you guys, but also see. Yeah, Sarah does look like me a lot. Yeah, she has a lot of my features, but she also has a lot of her biological father's features too, like the really dark hair, the dark, like she has a much darker complexion than me when she tans. Like right now, because she never goes outside, she's got black hair. Like her hair is so dark brown that it looks black, when in fact her hair is just a super, super dark brown. When you see it in person, it's like very, what do you want to call it? It's just really dark brown color. And so but when you see her like at a distance or you're just talking to her like in person, whatever, her hair looks black. She looks like she has black hair. But she's got that natural color like that from her biological. And so I've got this is considered a color of blonde, right? So this is a dark blonde hair. I classify it as like a light brown or a dishwater blonde or whatever you want to call it. This is all my natural color. So it's considered a dark blonde. I don't ask. I don't know why they can't just say you have brown hair. But growing up, I had very, very blonde white hair. Sarah has never had blonde hair. Her hair has always been dark. Taylor started off really light white hair. Then it got to like a strawberryish color, and now his hair is the same color as mine is. But yeah, Sarah definitely looks like me. Taylor looks like me too, like my side of the family. I don't think like Taylor, like I look at Taylor and I don't see any of his biological father's side of the family. And Taylor and Sarah do have the same father. Like They have the same biological father. Um, but Taylor got my side of the family tenfold. Like he literally is a spitting image of my brother. Like I'm talking, they are identical. My son and my brother look like the same human. The only difference between my brother and my son is my brother has my dad's hair, which is the really, really, really kinky, curly, afro styled hair. Like my dad has a full on fro. So does my brother. My brother has an afro. And if people don't believe me, here, I'll show you a picture. You ready? Because when I say this, I'm not kidding. Let's see if I can pull up my brother's photo real quick. When was the last time he posted? Good Lord, brother. Let's see here. Wow. Mm-hmm. So that is my brother and his crazy hair. So when I say our family has curly hair, we have curly hair. But I wish that would focus so you could see how much him and Taylor. Oh my God, it's such a trip to see that. It's like looking at my son older. I didn't want to show my brother's little boy in there, so I didn't. But when he puts it on a man bun, brother, you and that man bun hair going on. Oh my God, that's such a trip to see his hair. Where's that one photo? My brother has a photo of him on here, and it makes me laugh every time I see it because it was right after he'd gotten out of the shower. It's before he does anything. Like with his hair in that one photo, not sure yet. I haven't decided on what I'm making for dinner yet. When he actually, I forgot that picture was on here. When my brother does his hair, he does this stuff in it, like to treat the hair so that it doesn't look like it's like really, really poofy. But when he doesn't do anything with his hair and he just lets it be, that's what his hair does. It does this big poofy, like when I say it goes into a fro. All right, see you later, Grant. It goes into like fro mode. It's so funny. But usually he treats it. Like he usually has like stuff that he puts in his hair that allows it to not be like this big, mess. Oh my God, my babies. I forgot he had these photos of my babies. I want this. Oh my gosh. Look at Taylor and Sarah. Look at my babies. Oh my gosh, you guys. Stop. Look at Diams. Oh my goodness. I forgot he had those photos of them. But yeah, so Taylor and my brother look like the same human. Just my brother's a bit beefier than Taylor is. He's also a bit taller. So there's that. But yeah. All right, we'll look at that later. Who, what, when, where? Oh, that's for, we don't need it. Like what part of, we didn't, like I called them already and canceled it. We don't need the prescription. We don't need it. Okay. Sometimes people, but anywho. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is try to set up OBS on here. I don't know how well OBS will run on this system. So I'm going to set it up and I'm going to run a couple of things to see if I can get it to work through here so that I can run both cameras. That way we can do it to where I can talk with you guys and whatnot, but also have a visual of the project as I'm working on it. Because that would be really, really cool to see us like work on it together. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to load OBS and see if I can get it working. So yeah, you guys are awesome. Hi, BB. So yeah, you're bored. I know. I'm sorry. Is he sleeping on you still? Is him conked out on you? I will come love you. I'll come and love you. Give me one moment. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to find OBS and start loading it, and then I'll come down. And then that way I can get OBS working on here. But I'll be down in just a minute. I love you. Be right down. All right, guys, I'm going to go so I can go love on my baby, but also get OBS downloading on here at the same time. So you guys are awesome and fantastic, and I'll see you guys later on this evening.